What's going on, people? It is Irish Gunner HD here. You can call me Irish, and today we'll be watching some Rush on Damavand Peak, and I'm playing with Myers Hertz again, and Geigers, and of course Myers' channel will be in description. Will be in the description. Sorry. But as you can see, once again here, I'm starting it off by fast forwarding it because I don't know. I'm starting to think maybe it's just a console thing in general. But my games happen to start off really slowly, and most of the time they just go really slowly in general. Like I've said 2 or 3 times before now, it's like real war. Just long periods of nothing happening, then occasionally there's like a sporadic outburst of just action non-stop. But yeah, as you can see by the title in the video, this video is basically my armored kill thoughts so far. And I have some thoughts about it. So when I first downloaded Armored Kill, I went in, and the first thing I noticed was I could not get in a server at all. Like, I literally couldn't get in. I was stuck in a queue. I was, like, even being a premium member, I was prioritized, but it was still taking a long time. So I just kept on trying, then eventually I did get in one, and after maybe 5 minutes of play in that server, I got kicked out by an admin. Same thing happened again, then tried to join another server, couldn't get in, wasn't able to get in, and when I finally did get in, I got kicked out again. And like, I'm never kicked from servers, like I've no reason to be kicked out. Like, I don't get like rival X Factor type scores where it's like 40-2 or something like that, where I'm constantly just owning people to the point where people call me a hacker. Like, that doesn't happen to me. So I don't know why I was getting kicked out, but for whatever reason I did get kicked out 2 or 3 times. Then I eventually got in a game, and I really didn't like it. I think it might have been Albor's Mountain was the first full game that I got to play, and I really did not like it. Met like a couple of different reasons. The gunship, and this is proven, like, yeah, like you'll see, I'm gonna explain in a minute that yeah, like my first impressions didn't didn't continue. Like, I did start to enjoy it later, but I'll get into that. The first game, the gunship raped me, and yet when I was in the gunship, I didn't get any kills, and I was taken down almost immediately. So I really don't know like what I was doing wrong, but like that seems to be just the general case with the gunship. If I'm in it, I've gotten probably 4 kills with the gunship so far. And I've joined it as often as I can. Like, as soon as I see it's available, I try to get in and I try to like take some names with it. But I either get taken out within seconds and don't get anyone, or like I just don't get anyone in general. And like, well, yeah, I suppose it's only all that really can happen. But yeah, I had one decent one where I got a couple of kills and a tank destroy. But that wasn't in the first game. The first game then, so the gunship destroyed me. The enemy helicopters destroyed me. Even the jets destroyed me. The enemy team destroyed me. And this is my reasoning why. I was playing by myself, basically. So it goes back to that thing that I talked about in one of my older previous commentaries. And yeah, great aim, Irish. But yeah, like I said in one of my previous commentaries, that when you're playing with a team, you do really well. Or like when you're playing with a good squad, like, or people that you know and you're communicating, obviously, like, you do really well. And I get that kill even though I shot him in the ankle, so I'm not complaining. I'll take that. But yeah, so it was pretty annoying to just be raped that way. So that gave me, and I tweeted out, I made a couple of tweets to, like, after I played my first game or so, just to say that I really wasn't impressed with how I didn't get into the server and stuff like that. When I finally did get in, it was a really bad time. So I was like really sour from that, and I made some tweets, but I did retract them then later on that night, or it might have been the next day. I'm not really sure, but I did. I got on with Myers and Geigers and some other people. Sorry if I can't remember their names right now, but I got on with people. We were communicating. Like, we weren't like proper like going ham or whatever you want to call it nowadays. Like, just going as hard as we could. Like, we weren't like completely trying to dominate, but it was a lot more fun, like a lot more fun. I like that really changed my opinions about it. I was like, okay, so I'm actually getting some really good kills now, and we're doing really well. We're defending well, we're attacking well, and a lot of people, as you've probably heard by now, are complaining about how hard it is to defend. I'm trying to think how I found it. It didn't really stick out as being like ridiculously hard to me to defend, but I don't know I don't think I gave it enough time really. Like as I said in my last commentary, I've been very busy over the last couple of days. With girlfriends, debs, or graduation air quotes, if that's what you want to call it. But oh, by the way, first knife and coming up shortly, you'll see. Yeah, so I've been pretty busy, so I haven't got really a whole lot of time to play. Here we go. Wait, second knife. Nice. So you didn't get a flawless that time. I might add flawless Nova. So yeah, so really busy. Haven't had a whole lot of time to test it, but I've done my best. And suppression can suck my balls there. Sorry. So yeah, just to kind of just start a new thing. I do like it overall. I like it a lot. When you're playing with people, if you can avoid it, don't play it by yourself, because the size of the maps, I do stand by that. The size of the maps on console is just like comically small. When there's only 24 players, like, because you have people in jets. Like it's hard enough on like Caspian Border or Firestorm when there's people up in jets and helicopters and shit. But on like a map like Bandar Desert, when there's 24 players and probably 6 of the enemy team's 12 are in the air or in tanks or something like that, very, very slow gameplay. Like, and it's kind of not even a bad thing that I can't post armor kill, because it would just be so boring. Level cap, I believe, said TDM on armored shield, I think. Look at that, by the way, just on screen there. The guy literally disappeared as he climbed over that fence. Like, what the actual F? Like, what? But yeah, so yeah, level cap said TDM is quite fun on a couple of maps, and I've yet to try that out, but I'm getting on now. As soon as I record this commentary and start rendering out, I'm gonna plug the internet into the Xbox there, because I'm old school and I have to switch the internet connections between my computer and my Xbox. But as soon as this starts to render, I'm going to get on the Xbox and play with Myers and the fellas again for a while, and get a bit more kind of experience on the maps and stuff like that, which has no relevance to actually the X Factor or the level cap TDM thing, but just, yeah. Another thing as well is, with Armored Kill, I've kind of had to, like, I've wanted to for a while now. Like, you hear me complain in every single video about my aim, and I've done it even in this one earlier on with when I was trying to kill those guys with the 93R. But my aim, I'm actually genuinely making a conceited effort to improve it, and it's paying off. Like, I'm finding that if I pull down a little bit on the stick, or pull up and push up in my case, where I'm kind of weird, I use the inverted look up, or I don't know. I heard I heard the end of the game music there, and I decided to do a little victory spin. But there's still quite a way to go. But yeah, as far as my aim goes, I'm learning to correct for recoil, which is like a big thing for me. Like, and I'm really excited to keep trying that out. But at the same time, armored kill overall, thoughts are, like it so far when playing with teammates and squad mates and talking to people. Don't like it at all when I'm playing alone. And you'll see the game's nearly over here. There we go. Myers goes absolutely beast mode. It's like 29 and 5 or something like that. He goes absolutely ridiculous. But oh god, even sorry, I didn't even credit him with that. 31 and 9. So yeah, that was a really good game for Myers. We had a good game in general. They made it hard for us. Like we did. It wasn't an easy game by any means. But yeah, armored kill overall. I like it with teammates and with squad mates that are good. On my own, I don't. So I will probably, after I've had a bit more time and experience with it, I will come back and give a final complete verdict and stuff like that. But just one more thing before I go, I do apologise that this isn't armoured kill footage that you're watching, but as I said twice now in the last 2 videos, PVR is broken, nothing I can do about it. But if you did enjoy the video, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe if you're new here, because there is still a good few videos that I've saved up since my PVR broke, so there's still a good bit to come. Excuse me. So yeah, thanks for watching the video, and goodbye.